you see it?
I feel like we've just been doing everything that the coach has been teaching us to do, man. I feel like everybody's really getting together with the game plan and just understanding what they're all supposed to do. So it's been helping us all make plays, and if that's what it looks like to you guys, that's what it feels like to us. So
I think our bodies feel great. I think that it's definitely a different approach than what I'm used to. I think my rookie year was 2 hours and 45 minutes, just drag outs. But the season's longer, training's a little bit different, right? So getting up, kind of the same schedule if you were playing a 1 o'clock game. I think that they've done a good job of researching when your body's ready to go, and I don't think it's taken away from our practice at all. I think if anything, it's increased the speed of which we practice, the tempo of what we do, and ultimately when you're done with this, you can go relax, get off your feet, treatment, and be ready for the next day. So excited about it and feeling good.
I mean, I've been in some great quarterback rooms. I've been very blessed throughout my career to be around some great players and great human beings. But specifically here, it's special. It's really special with Matt being the person and player he is. He's tremendous. It's been fun to watch him and go out here to practice, but also to be, in a quarterback room with, I think, two of the most talented young quarterbacks I've been around, and Sam and Jack. I mean, these guys are extremely smart. The way they throw the ball, the way they read the defense, the way they see things is very impressive for first-year and second-year players. So both of them have an extremely bright future, and it's a lot of fun working with them and just being out there in practice, talking to them. I mean, Sam was here last year, and he's brilliant when it comes to this offense, and obviously he's a tremendous athlete, and he's 10 years younger than me and went to Westlake and did a lot more at Westlake than I could have ever dreamed of. So it's cool to be with him.
Hi, I'm Julian Erickson, and this is Nate Atkins from IndyStar. We're out here at Colts camp. They're getting up here to the first preseason game. One of the things the storylines that was there at the beginning of camp, it's gone through camp, is just the wide receivers. Do they have enough at wide receiver? Mixed bag. A mixed bag through camp so far for most of the guys. Paris Campbell made some plays early. It's been less lately. Alec Pierce, the rookie, has made some plays in one-on-one, made some contested catches in one-on-one, but when you get into 11-on-11, he has just 3 catches so far from Matt Ryan. Campbell's only got 6. Doolin's only got 3. So you haven't seen them carry it over into the 11-on-11 the way you'd like to for one of them to be considered having a great camp. The one guy who has consistently been there, and the guy that we don't talk about probably because we already knew he was established, is Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah, absolutely. He shows up all the time, and it almost becomes routine because it's usually a lot of 5 to 10 yard catches across the middle. But he wins these physical battles. The type of battles guys cannot win against Stephon Gilmore. He's winning, and he's fighting through catches and looks impressive out there. And it just makes you wonder, we take him for granted, and I wonder, are the Colts taking him for granted? Because if he's not out there, it gets really hard to even envision who the go-to targets are. I mean, obviously Nyheim Hines is the one guy that's been probably the one consistent other guy that Matt Ryan connects with and that doesn't ever seem to have any issues, but that's a running back trying to do 2 jobs. So the more and more we're out here, the more and more it looks like Michael Pittman Jr. is one of the very most important players on this team. And I was talking to him today, and he seems to feel that too. He's got big goals for himself. The goals he had last year he's carrying over. He's looking to be an all-pro this year. He's looking to have 1,300 plus yards. And in this offense, the way it's designed, it's hard to think that he can't get there.
Pittman Jr. has 22 catches, I believe. It's either 22 or 23, depending on what he had out there today, which by far leads the team. I think second is either Mo Alley Cox or Nyheim Hines with around 10. And Jonathan Taylor and Kylan Granson are in that number too. But it's been Pittman by a wide margin, which you could have expected coming in, but it's worthwhile to note while we talk about the rest of these receivers. For the IndyStar, I'm Joel A. Erickson. This is Nate Atkins.